larger, and becomes a larger scene. It's just a small study, something that gets me going, gets the juices flowing so that I'll go out there and do that. I often will go out and paint 4 or 5 of these before I even start to try to paint something a little bit larger. And I often tell the students it's like shooting baskets before a game or hitting the tennis ball around. It's just trying to stay loose, trying to get used to your medium that day and what some of the light is, and you go from there. Well, what I sort of promised to talk about in this is this technique or this idea of how I'm doing that. I've done these for a while, and people were always intrigued by the simplicity of them. This one's a little off, but oftentimes the sky becomes a square. It just becomes a unit. And then whatever's left over becomes the foreground. And I push myself in a way where I'm going to work from the top to the bottom, or I'm going to work from the center and work out. And on these small paintings, this is a matter of maybe a half an hour's worth of work to try to get the color. I might do another couple like that while I'm out there. But what they do is they lead to this type of work, where I'm already comfortable with the idea that you can have a painting with very minimal things in it. I was teased that they look like Rothko paintings because he did a lot of these color field things. But Rothko was working much larger, bigger brushes, and it was oil. So I like to think that they're unique in that way. But again, they're not that unique because this is what we see in South Jersey. If you go to the edge of the marsh, the edge of the beach, you're going to see these really huge things. And in the sheet of paper that's here that people can pick up, it talks about, I've been to California and Tucson and Albuquerque. Now I won't sing that song, but I've been to a lot of those other places, and I'm amazed at the grandeur of all these places. I think they're great. But I'm also still amazed by the landscape in South Jersey. And when I come back, I'm very, very humbled, and I'm in awe of how opalescent or how translucent the sky is, how it glows, how it shimmers, the types of effects we get here with our light. And I think that that's something that I'll capitalize on in my paintings. And what I'm saying is, our clouds are the mountains for us. Our swamps and our flat cornfields, or soybean fields, are like what people will see out west, these waving amber waves of grain and so forth. And then the rolling hills, that's our oceans. That's our bays. We see those types of forms going here. So we're every bit as